Ladies and gentlemen, let us now welcome the President of the Republic of Seychelles, Dr. Patrick Emine. President Dr. Patrick Emine, Vice President of the Republic of Seychelles, Sébastien Pillet, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and thank you all for your presence in witnessing the swearing-in ceremony of the Commission of Inquiry into the prison riot. The Commission of Inquiry has been established to examine the circumstances surrounding the prison riot which occurred in December 2024 at Montagne-Posé. The inquiry is set to provide a comprehensive account of the events that unfolded. The Commission will be chaired by Honorable Justice Alfred Mavedzenge. The members of the Commission are Mr. Melchior Vidot and Mr. Victor. Without delaying further, we shall now proceed with the swearing-in ceremony. I would like to invite the Chairperson, Honorable Justice Alfred Mavedzenge, to come forward to take the oath of Commissioner.
I, Justice Alfred Mavedzenge, having been appointed under a commission issued by the President of the Republic and dated the 23rd of March 2026 to be the chairperson of the commission to inquire into the matters specified in the said commission, do swear that I will faithfully, fully, impartially, and to the best of my ability discharge the trust and perform the duties devolving upon me by virtue of the said commission. So help me God.
Thank you, Justice Alfred Mavedzenge. The next member to be sworn in is Mr. Melchior Vidot. May I kindly invite Mr. Vidot to come forward to take the oath of commission.
I, Judge Melchior Vidot, having been appointed under a commission issued by the President of the Republic and dated the 23rd of March 2026 to be a commissioner of the commission to inquire into the matters specified in the said commission, do swear that I will faithfully, fully, impartially, and to the best of my ability discharge the trust and perform the duties devolving upon me by virtue of the said commission.
Thank you, Mr. Vidot. The next member to be sworn in is Mr. Victor. I now invite Mr. Victor to come forward to take the oath of Commissioner.
I, Mr. Victor, having been appointed under the commission issued by the President of the Republic and dated the 23rd of March 2026 to be a commissioner of the commission to inquire into the matter specified in the said commission, do swear that I will faithfully, fully, impartially, and to the best of my ability discharge the trust and perform the duties devolving upon me by virtue of the said commission. So help me God.
Thank you, Mr. Tiran. We would like to invite the Commission members for a group photo with the President and the Vice President. And with that, we conclude today's ceremony. Thank you all for your presence. Have a blessed day ahead. Media personnel are advised that interviews will be conducted at designated area following the ceremony. Thank you.
So I am Justice Alfred Mavedzenge, originally from Zimbabwe. I live in Cape Town. I teach at the University of Cape Town. I teach law. I'm very pleased to be here at this critical juncture where I think the country is trying to find a solution to some of the challenges that I think you are all aware of. So I'm quite privileged to be appointed in this position. What I can promise is that we will work independently together as a team. We will work impartially, and we will seek to find the truth with the sole intention to help the country move forward, and with the sole intention of finding solutions that promote three aspects. So dealing with systemic challenges, if there are any systemic challenges that need to be dealt with, promoting accountability, and finding factual truth. Right? This is our mission. So at this particular point, I have nothing much to say beyond that, because I would love our work to speak for itself.
Will you be doing a public hearing with the people involved? Will there be anybody who will be prosecuted? How will it work?
Well, I'm not able to comment on prosecution at this particular juncture because that would be premature. But certainly we expect to conduct hearings in a fair, impartial, transparent manner, because that is the way in which this kind of commission of inquiries are held. So that certainly will happen, but I'm not able to comment beyond that, because what happens beyond that depends on the facts that we are going to uncover during this inquiry.
Perhaps can you explain to us what your mandate is?
Our mandate is as contained in the Gazette, to investigate what happened at the prison, to investigate and establish accountability, but also to come up with recommendations that help, particularly to make sure that what happened there does not happen again in this country, but also to make sure that if there are issues of accountability to be dealt with, those issues are dealt with in the process. So that's broadly speaking, that is what our mandate is about. But the terms of reference in the Gazette speak for themselves. They are very, very clear in terms of the scope of our mandate.
And perhaps are you expected to produce a report, and have you been given a specific time frame in which to do so?
So we have up to 6 months to work and produce a report. So as a team, we are undertaking that by the end of 6 months, we should be able to have submitted the report to His Excellency. But as you know, a lot depends on what we are going to uncover. So we are very open-minded in terms of our schedule and our approach, but we're aiming to produce a report and hand it over to His Excellency by the end of 6 months from today.
Will the report be made public?
Sorry?
Will the report be made public?
That is obviously a matter that has to be discussed because, like I said, we don't know what we are going to uncover. There might be issues that needs to be discussed confidentially for various reasons. In my experience of this kind of inquiries, there are issues that may come up which have to do with national security and so forth. And you know that the legal frameworks restrict the level of confidentiality that you can bring to such discussions. But what I can assure the nation is that we take our mandate seriously as a team, and we are going to execute our mandate impartially and in a very fair and transparent manner. We are going to treat every witness fairly and in a transparent manner, and we're going to evaluate the facts objectively. That's what our approach is.
Will you be talking to officials from the government, wardens, sort of thing?
I assume that government means, you know, the stakeholders who are responsible for management of the prisons. Yes, obviously, but like I said, this is our first day in the office, our first day at the job. So it would be premature for me to say we are going to speak to so and so, so and so. You know, I came here a bit late because we were in a meeting trying to map, you know, the landscape to try and identify the kind of witnesses that we are going to need to speak to. So there obviously have to be rules first that we are going to adopt, which guide us in terms of how we are going to do our work, but also how we are going to speak to, how we are going to interact with witnesses. So allow us time to identify the witnesses, and we will be able to communicate with you, indicating who the key witnesses that we are interested in speaking to are.
I have one question that I cannot go without asking.
I hope it's the last one.
Okay, yeah. Like, I wanted to know, why do you think you were chosen for this position? Have you worked in Seychelles before?
Well, I think maybe the right person to answer that question is the president. I would like to believe that I have a track record that speaks for itself on these kind of issues, and I am impartial. I'm not involved in domestic politics. I have knowledge of Seychelles. I love the country. It's a beautiful country, and I am honored to be in a position to help the country address these kind of problems. But beyond that, I wouldn't say there is any other special reason that I'm in this position. I consider myself honored and privileged to assist Seychelles move forward in trying to find solutions to these questions. And perhaps I must also say, I have experience of working across the globe. I formerly was with the International Commission of Jurists, leading the program on promoting independence of judges across the world. And I work across the continent as well. And I can say there are not many countries that take these issues as serious as Seychelles. And as a result, I think Seychelles is a special country in a good way, in a positive way. And I think they are showing others how things are done. You know, you resolve issues in a lawful manner, but also through mechanisms that are impartial, that are independent, and that are objective. And that's why I'm interested in being here. And I think the country is doing very well in taking that approach. And it's not an approach that is common across the globe. You know, bringing people who are impartial, who are from outside, to try and help bring that objectivity, that impartiality. It's a very important approach, which I think other countries can and hopefully will learn from Seychelles. Yeah.
So is
Thank
there
you.
a place where you're going to meet the witnesses, talk to those involved? I mean, do you have an office, or are you going?
Yes, we will have an office. We will have a venue where we operate from in terms of both our administrative work and a venue where we are going to conduct hearings. And as you know, this kind of hearings should be done in public. The terms of reference anyway oblige us to make sure that the hearings are done in public. So there will be a place, and we will communicate with you so that you are fully aware in time of where the hearings are going to take place and who the witnesses will be interviewing at each given point in time are. So we will communicate those details to you. You can be rest assured that we will be very transparent. You can be rest assured about that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.